Our next speaker is from Trinidad and Tobago. May I welcome Esther Badassi.
To Dr. Mary Shuttleworth, who's making her way out. She's the president of the Youth for Human Rights International. His Excellency, distinguished guests, senior and youth delegates, and all other attendees, a pleasant good day. And for those of you who already know, yes, I am the married girl. Let me just start by saying that my name is Esther Badassi. I am a citizen of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, and it is a small twin island that's tucked away beautifully in the Caribbean. Before I go on with my speech this morning, I would like to give a huge round of applause to our panel who went before, because they were outstanding. So I want to give them another round of applause. Our chairperson, Ms. Carlisle Holder, is very well known to myself, as well as my brother, Mr. Krishna Badassi, who in previous years has attended several times to this summit and did a lot of work with the president and founder of Youth for Human Rights International. I'm very familiar with their pen or pencil initiative because they did a lot of work and continue to do work in Trinidad and Tobago with children whose parents are incarcerated. And I think that that is commendable, and you'll hear why as I go on with my speech. I am the president and founder of an NGO by the name of Queen Esther's Ministries, Trinidad and Tobago. Additionally, I serve as the secretary-treasurer for the International Christian Chamber of Commerce. Queen Esther's Ministries, Trinidad and Tobago is a registered non-profit organization that has been in existence for the past 3 years. Our main objective and purpose is simple: to provide a fighting chance to those who don't have it. In our tropical utopia, the margins are increasing when it comes to equity amongst the citizens, especially the younger generation. There is a significant gap between the younger generation, between the lower class and the upper class, and it is progressively becoming broader and more pronounced. Basic amenities are becoming elusive to the average Trinbagonian. Marginalized, impoverished villagers are growing in numbers, with their financial disposition is also growing due to the lack of job opportunities. And I think that we can all agree that that's not just in Trinidad and Tobago. It's throughout the entire world. At present, we have people that reach out to our NGO through our online platforms. And even though they want to get a job, it has become so difficult to get one. After we suffered from the pandemic as a world community, people not only lost their jobs, but they lost the ability to provide for their children and their families. And it has left even persons who had in a bad position because now they don't have bills that they were able to previously pay. They are unable to do so. And our entire community all over the world are now in bad positions. The basic education for the average youth in our republic is now considered a privilege. And so this has become my NGO's main focus. We started Queen Esther's Ministries, Trinidad and Tobago, when COVID-19 just hit the world like a flood. And when we did that, it was very difficult to be able to raise funds when the world was about to shut down. Amongst many others, we were able to identify 2 main contributing factors to the social decline. We have implemented measures to combat and possibly retard this downward spiral, with the goal being to completely reverse it. There is first the need for physical resources, and then the need for a paradigm shift. One of the major undertakings of QEMTT is an annual back-to-school initiative. We obtain donations from major conglomerates, both local and regional, as well as local small businesses, and even the average layman who would like to contribute. These donations are used to purchase backpacks, fully stocked with all the school supplies needed, and distributed to children who come from broken homes or who are on the breadline. This would enhance their possibility of being able to complete that given school year. Grocery hampers are also distributed all throughout the year to families who would have been screened through our personalized screen test. This test is simply to ascertain whether they are genuinely in need or not. Our NGO has quickly developed a renowned reputation. Given the fact that the population of our country is only 1.4 million, this, along with our proven track record for transparency and efficiency, has afforded us the visibility and the platform to impact positive change in our society. Our initiative have given us the ability to not just provide physical, tangible resources, but it has allowed us to impart principles which will assist with mental and spiritual reformation, which we think would impact the society on a more long-term basis. This part is not in my speech, but I would like to share it with you. And if I do get emotional, please excuse me. As a young girl growing up, I came from an abusive home. I am the last of 11 children. And my mom, she couldn't afford to send us to school because my dad was so abusive to her. So, coming from a home like that, education was a privilege. So at the age of 14, I dropped out of school because we couldn't afford the education for myself. But then at the age of 15, I had my first job at a pharmacy. And so I worked really hard, and I sent myself back to school. And I was able to graduate from the School of Accounting and Management with accounting studies in both taxes, payroll and budgeting, and several others. I was able to graduate from the Open Bible Institute of Theology with highest honors a couple of years ago as I graduated from all organizations with a GPA of 3.93. From a girl with an education level of 0, I have managed to work for one of the second leading accounting departments in Trinidad and Tobago. Today I stand before you, before I finish my speech, as a young woman who runs a business with her newly married husband, who is able to manage and run a board of directors for a very well-known NGO that has developed one of the most outstanding track records in Trinidad and Tobago for working with children whose parents are incarcerated, children who were once like how I was, and children and families, especially women, empowering them to be the best that they can and to have a fighting chance. As I continue, the breakdown of the family structure is a major contributor to the corrosion. We teach principles that would enable men to once again be fathers who love and provide, and women to once again be mothers who honor and nurture, and not just be counted as individuals who conceive. We attempt to teach children how to be honorable and respectful, and the young adults to be ambitious and productive. Empowerment and educational sessions are geared towards encouraging faithfulness and endurance to return to marriages and so much more. These basic human rights must never be foreign to our people and upcoming generations. We believe that every single child, teen, and young adult must have access to a basic education and the right to enjoy the benefit of a family structure. Those that don't have this opportunity, we simply do what we know to do best. Give them a fighting chance. This year, my Back to School initiative is going to cost us $100,000. But we can do it. Somebody say it with me. We can do it. Last year, our Back to School initiative enabled 100 children who, without our help, would not have started the new school term. This year, we're hoping to do it for 120. We work closely with the school system, the Ministry of Family and Social Development, MPs for various areas, and important yet influential community workers throughout Trinidad and Tobago. We are looking forward to bringing a new level of education, not just through human rights, but through empowerment and encouragement. It is an honor and a privilege to be here today, not just to tell you about what we do, but to learn from each and every person here. It is an honor and a privilege to be able to stand before you, and from where I came from to where I am today, I give God all glory, and I say thank you, especially to Dr. Mary Shuttleworth for making me known to the entire world as a married girl. Thank you.